Okay, perfect. Go ahead, Alex.
Now we started. When you go to the TREB website or MLS website, you see that they very completely changed everything, something like from last year. And you will see the many board coming. This is Brampton board, Durham region, that it is a very strong board, and also Toronto real estate board, that it is in the middle of the, and we should be careful that we are Toronto real estate board. We should use all the forms of TREB or ORIA, not the other board, because the other board a little bit different from Toronto real estate board or ORIA. Okay, now I don't want to go to all this. This is huge information inside this website of the TREB. As yesterday Mr. John said, he has completely changed everything. Also the TREB website, the MLS. Today, I want to go to Web Autosign, that it is 8-hour courses in the TREB, 8-hour courses. But I will try to squeeze for 3 hours, but in each session, for preventing of any tiredness of, just 30 or 40 minutes, each Thursday at 11, we put it divided to 6 sessions. That's much better. And during the weeks, please try to exercise, do it. That's very, very easy. Okay, now please click on Web for Autosign. When you go click on this, you go to this screen. You go to this screen that shows member dashboard. If you see on the left side of the screen, you will see this is the dashboard, like a clock here. This dashboard. Anytime you can be able to access to dashboard by clicking on this. And on the dashboard, you will see that we have create transaction, create template. I will describe all the things, document upload, and also your transaction, your history of transaction, documents that you can upload it, any documents here, all the forms that you use it in transaction, and the task that you have, the new task actually. Second is on the left side, you will see the second is transaction. What do you mean? If you click on transaction, you will see the history of the transaction that you had already. This is all the transaction that already I had, and I work with Autosign web form. The third is Authenticign. This one, if you click it, this one, it means that the history that you send the transaction for electronic sign. And you will see different signature, different sign. One of them is in progress. This sign is in progress. It means that it's not completed. This is approved. This sign is approved. It means that both you, as a reviewer or as a personal signature or agent signature, you did, and also your client did, and the transaction completed completely, and everything done. And end of the days, you have also certificate of signature, because according to the RICO, one of the documents that you needed for electronic signature is certificate of signature, that at the end of the documents signature of all sides, they automatically issued for you and you sent to your email. Therefore, you should have all signing certificate, and the RICO needed is mandatory. This is in Wizard. It means that you didn't do that anything. It is in Visa. And if you go to the two other icons, the fourth icon, that's form. If you click on the form, you will see all the form is here. Ontario Real Estate Association, English version, French version, residency transfer agreement, international referral contract, COVID form, everything is here, everything. Therefore, you can access to all the form, and also all the region, like Durham region, Brantford region, Cambridge, Chatham, Cornwall, all the parts of the GTA and outside GTA is there. It's very, very complete. All the forms. As I mentioned, for us, we need just go to ORIA, Ontario Real Estate Association, or TREB website, TREB forms. The fifth icon is documents. Icon is documents. If you see click on the document, you will see. If you have documents in your folder, click on the folder, you will see all the documents that you have in your folder. If you put it my folder, you can make it my folder and put all your transaction by date automatically will sit there. That's very, very nice. And shared documents. Some document you share it between two brokerages, two people, two person is there. The other one, transaction folder. You make a folder for all transaction that you have it. For example, for me, that's Sidnor, so 147 October Lane. All the things that I have is here. And also, this folder have office folder too, actually. All the folder regarding the others, actually, for documents or other transaction is here too. This is broker tools. Broker tools is you can put it all the documents for easy access by yourself. You can put it here, and whenever you want it, go to the this task and you use it. This is broker tools. Broker tools is transaction transfer, office transaction, auto-signed template. That each of them actually, again, coming back to the transfer of the transaction between the client and yourself, between the office and yourself, and also all the auto-signing template that you will see here. We don't have anything here. This is the faxing. You want to send by faxing your email by this way, and very good, nice format. You can create, download all the documents, send it through the email, and CC and BCC, and also send a copy for yourself, and automatically it will goes to your client, to your office. Very easy. This is the contact list that you have. You can put it the contact in these icons here. You can read it, and you use it, the contact automatically comes to your email or your faxing when you want to send it. This is the settings. In setting, you will see few icons. These icons, actually, all of them have its meaning by itself. But usually, I use this icon for transaction template that I want to make it. I will describe it right now, and clauses, and also agreement. Everything is here. And also, if you want to go to web form, just read only forms is here, and it is actually set in setup. It's very, very, very helpful for using right away with the clauses and transaction template. This is App Store. App Store, if you want to go to see the different companies that offer the different sign of auto-sign, electronic sign, you will see here, Auto-sign, Docusign, EasySign, Nexon. There are different companies that offer that you can link with them and doing the auto-sign. If you have any question here, also there is a support section here. The support, you go to the support, you have a webinar, you have a question, the telephone number, you can ask them. That's very, very easy way to handle the web form auto-sign. Okay, today actually I want to go first of all to do the dashboard. In the dashboard, for easy way to do any transaction, I recommended you every time you should by yourself in your if in your TREB website, you should have your create template. I did by this way. You know, if you go to create template, I make it this template for myself. Residential condo buy, right? I make it this one. In residential condo buy, if I click it on that one, you will see there is checklist, contact, documents, and folder, forms. I will go to the forms. In the form, you will see I put all the form here automatically. Bring it here, put it here. When I want to go for listing, for buying the condo, for buying, not listing, for buying the condo, right away, I use this template automatically connect to the Docusign web form on the top of the MLS. For example, I want to buy a condo in Young and Shepherd, for example, right? This is the MLS. The MLS is on the top of the MLS is Docusign web form, right? When I click on that one, automatically bring me on the, I will show you right now, bring me to the web form Docusign. Then I said that, okay, I want to use my template. Automatically, all these forms transfer to that transaction automatically. You know, therefore, I make myself here this folder. You know, this is the forms that I make it. For example, confirmation of cooperation representation, working with realtor, offer summary documents, waiver, notice of fulfillment, amendment. I put all the form that's necessary for buying a condo. Individual identification information record, receipt of fund, agreement of purchase and sale, that's the offer for condominium resale and mutual release. I bring it all the form that needed in one template, right? The same I did for residential condo listing for lease. For this, another forms. They make another. Residential condo listing for sale. Residential freehold for buy and sale. Today, I want to create for, just for your exercise, I want to add how to do that. This I put to add. Bring it me here is personal, right? Name of the folder or template, I put I want to put residential condo sale. I put in parentheses listing. And it is residential listing actually. Come to the residential condo listing, sorry, condo listing. It is condo listing, right? Description, it's up to you. You can put a description for your memory. Right now, put it save. If I put it save, it's come here. One template created for residential condo sale for listing. Okay. Now, for the forms, I put it there, click on the form, right? Right now it's empty. I will add all the necessary forms here, right? Add here, add forms. Automatically bring me to the form section, right? One of the forms that I needed first is working with realtor. I put it working with realtor. It will come automatically. Form 810, right? Or your forms. I click on that one. This is one. The second one. It is listing agreement. Listing agreement, sorry. Listing agreement. Listing agreement, authority to offer for sale. Is that right? That's become form 200. I add this one too. These two form in my basket, right? The third form is, in my opinion, put it MLS data. Yeah, MLS data information for the condominium. MLS data information condominium. This one this form. But it is for Berry and District Association of Realtors. I think I should use it for MLS and information for Toronto, not Brampton. You use it for the Toronto MLS data information for Toronto. Yeah, this one. Form 291. I use it this one too, right? Another form that I need mutual release. In case of it doesn't go through, the deal doesn't go through, I need the mutual release, right? Mutual release for Toronto again, Toronto Real Estate Board. I should find out where is it. It is a form, yeah, for listing agreement. To sublease, mutual release.
FinTrack, Alex.
Which one?
FinTrack.
I will add that one too. Yeah, I will add that one too. Actually, FinTrack, Masood, usually using for the buyer, not seller, but anyway, needed.
Oh, when
seller
wants to sell, seller wants to sell, and is a listing agreement, we need to fill out the FinTrack.
Yeah, you are right. But for mutual release, actually, we should go to the Toronto Real Estate Board. Actually, it should be this one. Yeah, 122. This one. This is the third form. Now, FinTrack, as Masood said. FinTrack, this one. Corporation, no, individual. They are Korea and Oria. You should use it, the FinTrack identification mandatory agent, this one. Add this one too, okay? Now, what form you think? Form 801. Also, you can attach to form 801. Maybe that's become 801 only. 801. 801. Yeah. Offer summary document. It is from Durham, not this one, from Toronto. Again, Toronto, this one. Now, 6 form actually in my basket. I add this one. Right now, you will see all these form is here. Therefore, this template for always that I want to list the condo, right? Just as I mentioned, go to the MLS of that condo that I want to list it. Everything is there. For also buying and selling the same way. It is as your asset, in your website. It is very easy. You do not for every time go to this, get the form, this, that. This is the template that you have for listing of the condo. That's very easy. Okay. Now we go to back to transaction template. You will see for the lease, for example, residential condo listing for lease that I did myself in my template. You will see here that I created with the clauses. That's if you have also make a closet, that's very easy. Make it easy for you. Every time you need not to go to the, anytime. For example, listing agreement. This is the listing agreement. For example, you see, yesterday I listed the condo 35 Hollywood Avenue, unit 2306. Everything is there. You know, this one, you can change it with the new ones. If you have another listing for lease, you can change it, just the number automatically change it. That's very, very, very easy. Or for example, for buying the property. For example, I have a template for example, residential. Sorry, I go to template again. I go to dashboard. I go to template, create template, bring it me here. You see that for the buying, for example, residential condo buy, residential freehold for buy, this one for buy, I think I have here. Go to the form.
ببخشید آقای آهنگچین چرا وقتی که دارین این sorry, I'm just starting Farsi. Okay, so in transaction template you mentioned that you are in dashboard, but the setting bottom is blue. Why? Usually when we are in that section, that button is active.
Doesn't matter, you know, as long as, because also in the setting there we have also the transaction template too. You know, in the transaction.
But right now you are in setting, you mean, and then
if you go to here, automatically create a template. Yes, because already I started from the setup section. Automatically, it remind me you started from setup already.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, because your cursor is white. I didn't see you press on create template.
No, it is, you know, right now I will one more time, so I put to the dashboard. It is dashboard, is it right?
Yeah.
On dashboard, if you put it create template, create template we have the same icon, the same button in the setup.
Okay.
You know, if I click on that, see that, we go to the setup.
Take you there. Okay, thank you.
If you, for example, to residential freehold, for example, this one for buy, the form is different. You know, the form is here. You see, agreement of purchase and sale, residential, confirmation of cooperation representation, working with realtor, offer summary document, waiver, notice of fulfillment of condition, amendment to agreement of purchase and sale, FINTRAC, individual identification information report, for Ontario and also Toronto, receipt of fund and mutual release. You know, in agreement of purchase and sale, if you click on that, is it the offer that I want to send for the, for example, a specific property, right? When I go to the MLS, for example, I will show you right now as an example, when I want to put an offer on the specific property, this form will merge, this template will merge with that MLS, and automatically all form will be there. And when you fill out that section of the owner of the property, you know, the buyer, the seller, and all the information of the property, all of them come to all the forms. Now, as an example, I will show how it works in the MLS. If you go to the MLS, for example, here, right? And you want to put it an offer, for example, for the property, for example, this one. Consider that, for example, for this one that I bought for my client, Burroughs, 45 Burroughs Street, right? When I click on this, you will see on the top of the MLS, web form auto sign. Did you see that? Can you see that? Web form auto sign.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Web form auto sign. When you click on web form auto sign, what's happened? Bring it you automatically to web form auto sign, right? Is it right or not?
Yes.
Now you come to here. Now, if I go to dashboard, I want to put an offer for this property. I want to go to my template. Since I want to put an offer, it is residential for buy. Am I right or not? This one.
Yes.
Residential freehold for buy. I will select this one. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I should fill out the forms. Actually, it's updated that one. And we go to checklist that document and folders and forms. That's all the form is here. This agreement of purchase and sale. Okay, now this form is empty, right? This form is empty. Just I put in schedule A all the clauses that needed here. You will see the clauses I think should be here in schedule A. See, I put all the clauses here, right? This is ready, but the form is empty. For you to fill out the forms, I will go to web form auto sign one more times. And go to the agreement of purchase and sale here. Already, since the MLS attached to this one, I already fill out this one. Automatically, the date that I put for the offer, the buyer names, the seller names, the names of the property, everything is here. Also, the names of the brokerage, everything is here. And also, this is the schedule A that's fill out, right? That's very easy. Automatically, your offer will become ready. If I want, for example, makes another example that become much clear for you. One more times, I will go, for example, to another property. That's become much easier. You go to another MLS property. For example, this one Ancourt, this one, right? Put it web form Authenticsign. Okay, that's the when you click on the web form Authenticsign, the other one already I fill out, but this one, when you go at the first time go to make an offer, this will come to your screen. Anchor, the names of the property. Template, which template you want to use it? Residential freehold, that I make it for buy. This one. This one, Toronto Real Estate Board, freehold property, and this is the MLS number of the one Anchor, the property. I am as a cooperative salesperson co-op. Create. Now we go to this section. You will see all the things is here. Agent address Ahanchin, address one on court one, listing MLS this one, seller Dimitri Levokosi, and Elena this one, right? Transaction type residential sale. Street one, street names anchored automatically is there, and one Ontario, the postal code. Frontage direction you should go to the MLS. Which direction is the property? one anchor the direction to the north or south, fronting on south, actually, direction. This one, yeah. South. You put it south here. Property residential, MLS number, property white is 12.96, property depth 131, assessment roll number, you don't need to put there. If you want, you can use it, but legal description, that's fine. Comment stunning, something like all the information of the MLS here. We are here. List price is 989,000. For example, you want to put it 950 or 960. You want to put it 960,000. Present use, single family residential. Property include a what? You go to the MLS again, just copy paste it. Include a what? Here. Go to the extras. You just use it, this one. Copy, paste it here. Copy and paste it here. Right? That's all included. Right? Exclude, nothing. Rental item. Usually all the property have hot water rental. Hot water tank. Hot water tank. Right? How much you want to put deposit? For example, 50,000. Additional deposit, no. No? Okay. In this case, please don't click on save and exit. If you click on save and exit, automatically gone. Not gone. You lose another information that needed for your offer. Just put it next. This one, this icon, next. When you go to the next, you will go to other screen. That is this screen. Contract date for the listing agent with the seller. Expiry date, again, with the listing and seller. Offer date, for example, is today. That's become 11 of the June. Irrevocability up to tomorrow, right? Acceptance date, till now, not obvious. Additional deposit date, not up. Closing date, that's important. Closing date, for example, we put it end of the July, for example. We put it 31st of the July. Title search, just 2 weeks prior to closing. That's become, for example, 17 of the July. Possession day, 31st of the July. Right? Right? Again, here, don't click on save and exit. Go to the next. When you go, you see that here, Ali Reza Ahanchin as a cooperative brokerage. Dimitri Levanovsky and Elena is seller. Remax Realty on Realty is listing brokerage. United Realty of Canada is co-op brokerage. And Wine Khan is listing salesperson. Everything is here. Right? Now, we go to next. You see all your form is here from your template. Did you see? All your form that you make template is here. Not one by one. Hey, go this, search it, find it, this one, which form is, all form you make it. This template always you using for residential freehold buy. All times that you want to buy a residential freehold, use the template of residential freehold buy. Not to need any times go for.
Wow, this will definitely save a lot of time.
Yes. And actually, you see all form is here. Not only for buy, for listing, for residential condo, for buying, selling of condo. You make it, you have a template already in your folder. You make it yourself, as I mentioned, as your asset. And also you put all the clauses there in Schedule A. You need to put again this one, that one, bring it clauses, you know? Just maybe you needed some omit of some clauses or add some clauses, that's all. Always you have a format, you know? Okay, in this case, for example, if you go to agreement of purchase and sale, you see what happened. Click on agreement of purchase and sale, you see what happened. Me? The form almost fill out. The day that we want to put an offer is 11th day of the June. The buyer, I don't know why the buyer did, yeah, the buyer, yes, because I don't put any buyer. For example, I put my name. No, I put my client name, Arash, right? Arash Nurbakhsh. That's my client. I put it there. Real property is here, is right? And in the city of one, side on the Ancourt and Ancourt, sorry. In the city of one. In the city of one. This is the legal description automatically here. And legal description doesn't need 960,000 is here. And who is the deposit holder? Remax Realtron. Remax. Sorry. Remax Realtron. Reality. Interest. Schedule A and B. And sometimes maybe C. And irrevocability up to what time? By buyer. PM 9, for example, here, 9 PM on the day of the June, on the 12th day of the June. And this is 31st of the July is a completion date or closing date. And this is the email address of myself, that as co-op brokerage. And this is the email address for the seller, agent. How can I find it? That's very easy. I go there. He said WineCon. If you click on WineCon, you will see here is WineCon. All the information on WineCon here is here. Remax Realtron 183 Willowdale Avenue. This is the homepage and this is the email address. You can just copy the WineCon email address, this one, and put it on the form here. Right? Is it right?
Yes.
This is the seller agent and this is the co-op agent email address. Chattel included. Already I copy and pasted. Is here. Right? Fixture included. Hot water tank is rental. HST included in. Right? Title search July 17, 2 weeks period to closing date. That's become 31st of the July. Single family residential, use it. Now, this is the buyer name, this is the seller name, and this is the buyer name. Buyer name should be here. Should be here, buyer. Arash Nurbakhsh. Right? This is the buyer seller. This is the Remax Realtron listing, brokerage, listing agent, co-op brokerage, co-op agent. And this is the buyer and seller again here. Now we go to Schedule A. And also here, better to put also the listing broker, co-op brokerage that yourself is Ali Reza. because otherwise the auto sign doesn't get it. Doesn't get for the sign. And the schedule A is here. You see that?
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Not to need anything. And maybe you want to add some clauses. Very, very, very easy. Very easy. For example, here the offer is conditional upon buyer expenses and new mortgage and also subject property home inspector. If you want, for example, put it another offer, for example, to buyer visit for 2-3 times, you can add, go to the clause here. This is clauses. This is the clause. Just click in that one. What's it? You can also go to setting, go to clauses, setup. Oh, don't forget, sorry, don't forget to save it. I forgot to say you, that's very important. Sorry about that. I forgot this point that whenever you done all the things, go here and save it. Here, save in this file, go save and save it. Right? That you don't lose anything because you did many jobs. No, save it. Now save. Now go to setup. In setup, you will see the clauses. Clauses here. Use it the clauses, and then bring it you to personal clause, office clause, and system clause. For office clause, I make some clauses myself for our office. Commercial for commercial lease, for residential condo lease clauses, residential condo sale clauses, residential freehold lease clauses, and residential freehold sale clauses, right? Since this is residential freehold sale clause, I put it this one, all the clauses here. I can be able to copy and paste it, right? I want to use this clause. The buyer shall have the right to inspect the property into period to completion date 3 times. Copy, I put it the copy, bring it here to the form. Sorry. Oh, something. Yeah, copy, close. I will go to back, go to back again. I want to go to my forms. Okay, now I am in the offer right now. I want to add these clauses that I copy pasted here. I put it here. I will paste it here. It's here, right? Now my offer is complete. This is schedule A. All the information in my offer, everything is there. Save it. Save it. Save it. Okay. Takes the time a little bit to save it. Okay. Now we go to another forms that was what? Confirmation of cooperation and representation. Confirmation of cooperative representation. Please be advised. I want to sell. I saw that in one of the transaction of one of the agent, the listing, the confirmation of cooperation and representation for the listing that one of the agent done. That agent by mistake just click on this one. Should also click in this one. One of these. When you click on this, there is two option here. When you put it this one A, select A, it means that you have 2 options, but either this or this. It click on this, but doesn't click on this. It's wrong. Okay? Please be careful about this one. It means that the listing brokerage is not representing or providing customer service to the buyer. And then we go to the cooperating brokerage. I am as a cooperating brokerage, for example, 2.5%, 2.5% plus HST. Okay? And if you see, all the names is here. The names of the agent, the brokerage name, the cooperative brokerage name, the cooperative brokerage salesperson, everything is there. The buyer, the seller, everything is there. The offer is ready, confirmation of cooperation, buyer representation agreement, Schedule A, and also you can get it the Schedule B from the MLS and all the schedule that the agent put it in the MLS, and then you can send it. Schedule, disclosure, everything is there. Attach all together, send for Autosign. For today, I think that's enough. I'm sure that a little bit, maybe for some people are complicated, a little bit hard, but if you exercise too much, it's become very, very, very easy, believe me. Just you can make an offer in 6-7 minutes without any mistake. And then you have the history. This is very, very professional site that, thank you from TREB that make this professional and scientific, in my opinion, scientific way to how to make an offer. And this is very easy.
Well, it's not only scientific, right? But it is also automated. That's the important thing. It makes it easy.
Yes, easy, automated, everything out of the hand, very nice, very clean the offer. And just you do exercise. Just you should do the exercise at home, at least after finishing the seminar. In this webinar, sorry, after the finishing of this webinar, go and do an exercise for 20 minutes. Make an example, bring it one listing, do it yourself. Make your template for residential freehold sale by condo, sale by condo listing, commercial listing, and also you can make different template. Then you have everything. Not any times need to bring it this form, that form, you know, makes time. Right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. Sorry about that, because as I know that a little bit, maybe some of you cannot get it in completely what I'm saying, but for sure, if you it needs just exercise, just doing exercise at home. And if you have any question, you can call me. I will for sure advise how to do that. Yeah.
Mr. Ahanchin, actually, this is the request. I did it a couple of times, but maybe the other people have the same idea. All of this explanation was perfect, and I know that we have to know how to make it ourselves, like this template personally. But my point was that with all of this explanation, if all the forms, because most of them are standard, can be transferred to the office template instead of everybody making their own, just in case, because if everybody want to make their own, obviously everybody individually call you, okay, this is the form, is it right, is it correct, didn't I miss anything? Mm-hmm. Instead of these like make headache for yourself, because we are growing eventually, so we have something standard in an office template. And just in case, if for some exception situation, if anybody wanna any amendment or waiver or mutual release, then they can do it personally. I don't know. This is my.
You know, actually, yeah, sure, no problem. I will do that for the office. But you know, as an agent, you know that for buying, mm-hmm. You need buyer representation agreement. You needed confirmation of cooperation representation. You should do.
No, of course we know. This is only for saving time and make sure everybody using the right forms. That's it.
As I mentioned, I make it you should have a personal asset for yourself too. Anyway, make your personal clauses. Maybe you have some clauses by yourself. I will make it for office for sure, but make a personal asset for yourself in the TREB website. Personal clauses, personal template for all types of the property, both commercial and residential. Different type of commercial, different type of residential. Therefore, if you have this template for yourself, if also one day you go from my office, go to other side, you have this asset in your TREB. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
You know, therefore, in my opinion, I will do that for sure. I will do that. And myself, always I try to detached from other people. I don't like to attach to other people. Believe me. Also, during these 12 years that I was agent, I was not attached to Century 21 Heritage. I was not attached to Remax Realty. Never, ever. And sometimes the administration or deal secretary makes some mistake that I corrected for them. Last year I was in Remax Realty. I was a deal that they don't send the request for me for one of the forms. I said that why are you asking me this? Why you didn't asking me this for? Oh, said that, oh my God, Alex, you are a company, right? Because deal secretary of Remax Realty.
It means, Alex, it means you like to work independent and don't be dependent on other people.
Pat, always. If you are independent, you have a good feeling, believe me. But for me,
yeah, but some people are team worker, the personality are
that's right, Mr. Alex and Mr. Pat, that's right. If we work independent and we are self-employed independent, we get it in that way. But the thing is, even TREB, because I am participating in TREB training as well, they say each office, they have their own way. Even I asked a question about the forms, and they told me, maybe your broker of record, you have to go back to them and ask for a standard clauses and a standard forms to be added in the office section. Like you can use it as a part of that office. And this is the guide that TREB actually trainer said in their training. And I'm getting the trainings from them recorded. I can share it with you as well.
Have their clauses, completely 100% agree. But in my opinion, beside the office, please make your template as a personal, the same as I did. Make a personal template for yourself, make a personal clauses. And also when you can also compare with office clauses, with TREB clauses, systemic clauses, with systemic folder. Then you can also, you know, every time you can make it much better your personal asset, in my opinion. But for sure, 100% you are right. Any office should have its own template, its own asset for their agent. That's become saving time, saving. I will do that. Actually, as you saw, I make a clauses for office clauses. You saw that. I go to the office clauses and using the freehold sale and using the you know, 3 times buyer visit per year to completion of the property. Closing the property, you know.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.